So you're saying that a lot has to do with the officiating?
No, I'm being flip, but you know it's going to be hard for them to come back against a team that talented. Obviously, they're very deep, and they match up really well against them, and we've seen that they can catch fire, and unless you can score, kind of the way that those guys do, it's going to be kind of hard to match them when they go on those 15, 18, 20-point runs.
Speaking of matching, Ocean's 8, everybody's excited for it. Can the ladies match the fellas of Ocean's 11?
You just any word you're able to just turn into a question.
I know, right?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Good luck to them.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
For the book promotion, why was it so important for you to come out and support Oscar De La Hoya Foundation?
Because Oscar is, supporting the community, and we want to do what we can to be here for him in these situations. And it's always an easy time to come out and play golf and raise awareness and raise money at the same time. So that's what we're about.
Were you a boxing fan growing up, and did you see Oscar De La Hoya fight?
Yeah, I saw Oscar fight. I saw Oscar fight live. Saw him fight a lot. Yeah.
And final question: What are you expecting from today besides just golfing? Just this is for the foundations for.
It's good fun. It's always, like I said, it's always good to come to these things, and there are people that we get to see often, and sometimes people we don't get to see very often at all. So it's nice to come here and have reunions for some of us and meet new people, but all in support of a good cause. That's the most important thing.
How special is it to see just a local kid from Los Angeles give back to his community?
That's it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think he's 100, and he's been that way. This is the 18th year of this tournament. So he's someone who has put his quote-unquote money where his mouth is, and he's shown up when he's been asked to, and that's important.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
What do you think about Canelo Triple G, and if that rematch were to take place in September? What do you think about that?
I think I want to see it.
By watching the first fight, do you feel that, favor lean one way or the other at all?
I personally think Triple G won, quote unquote, but I think the outcome was what they could be expected. I mean, they hyped this up. There was no way it was just going to be a one and done. There has to be a rematch. I'm not mad at the split. I also think Canelo fought incredibly, but we'll see. We'll see. He's got to figure out his diet though. He's got to eat some different food.
How about the 50-50 demand from Gennady? He feels that he kind of deserves it, especially after what happened, like you mentioned, the contamination incident or whatnot. Mm-hmm. What do you make of that split, of that 50-50 demand?
I really didn't know. I don't know much about it. I didn't know that was something that he was asking for. But look, they're both draws. They both warrant a payday that they're going to get, and they're giving the people what they want. I think everybody's excited about the fight. So whenever they get through that minutia and get through the working that out, I just want to see them get it up.
Don, is there a fight that you, obviously that's the big one, maybe the biggest one in boxing.
It's kind of it.
Wilder Joshua was a pretty big one too. I mean,
that's a huge one too.
Is there like
those are kind of those?
Fan? I mean, that one.
It's kind of those two, really. I mean, you kind of named them. I mean, I'm interested to see who do I want to see fight next. No, those are the ones. Those are the two.
Lomachenko Garcia.
I want to see Lomachenko. Yeah, anybody Lomachenko fights. I don't know if he wants to fight Danny. I mean, is Danny gonna fight Lomachenko?
Mikey Garcia.
Oh, Mike Garcia. I was like, not Danny. Yeah, he'll beat the brakes off that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
You have a pick between Wilder and Joshua? Any favorite?
I think Joshua will win.
Why? How do you come up with that?
I just think he's a better boxer. I just think he's more skilled. I think that Wilder is wild, and I think he will make it a brawl. And I think Joshua's too smart for that. I think he knows how to guard. I think he fights like a middleweight. He doesn't fight like a big man, the kind of big man he is. So he knows how to protect, and he knows how to box. I haven't seen Wilder really box. I've seen him fight.
You're obviously a fight fan. What were your fighters growing up? Which one's your favorites?
De La Hoya for sure, and Mayweather. Just for the sure entertainment of it. And Mayweather's amazing, obviously. Many, Sugar Ray, Hearns. I grew up in the sweet spot of all the boxing. I was just on the end of Ali even, and so I got to see a lot of great fights growing up. Yeah. All right, thank you guys.